104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
Who
wants to party?
Friday.
God, it's Friday.
August the 2nd of 2024 at 6:01 a.m. and the gang's all here to kick off the weekend. Roula, Ryan, Eric, Sister Kate, and
Hey.
Sam. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. I have a problem. I'll just tell y'all right now.
What
I have
is
an
it?
obsession. I watched the live Olympics yesterday, and then I still waited to watch them primetime again.
I did too.
What's wrong with me?
I just went to Netflix.
Like, I knew what
watching something
happened.
else.
I just want to see the packaging of it, so I feel like a little drowsy because I was up late last night because I didn't even watch the after hours. I go, no. And
They do such a great
laying
job.
in bed like just vegging out.
I haven't got it sucked in yet.
No? They do such a great job packaging
you're
it.
not gonna get it.
You're gonna miss it by the time last
Like
day.
the prime time, it's all action. It's like boom, boom, boom. You know, it's like there's no downtime.
It better
That's
be.
the thing I like.
If it's they got 8 hours to chop it up and edit
Yeah.
it and put it on the main
I'm
TV.
just saying. I wanted to go to bed last night at like 9, and I just laid there and watched what I already knew was going to happen. How many people are doing that? I don't know. I think a lot. Anyway, we're going to kick off the Friday show. We're going to perk it up. We got coffee. I'm going to tumble down the hall to get my coffee like Simone Biles while you guys find out what happened on part 2 of Roses.
a little bit off
Could've
air when
been.
we went to break.
What do you mean could have been?
It was
a disaster.
disaster.
I guess she was meaning like getting down the aisle.
Yeah.
With someone who's already...
Real big.
It's better to know it now than when you're actually wed.
It doesn't help, though.
No.
Her feelings, right?
Doesn't erase the pain, that's for sure.
Check in with her on Monday. So today's Friday, my friends. Friday. We have more Post Malone tickets. They go on sale at 10 a.m. today, but you have a chance to win some at 9 a.m. Both of his shows go on sale at 10 a.m. today. He's going to be here October 22nd and 23rd. Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion. How many people does that hold, guys? Is that
The
like
Woodlands?
17,000?
Couldn't even lie to you.
With
I had no idea.
No, I think it's somewhere around 16,000 with the lawn filled.
Yeah, I was thinking that yesterday. We were talking about all these concerts coming to town. I was like,
could
you know
find
what?
out.
I've never known the number of what the capacity, like max capacity of the Woodlands is.
I was talking to Irvin, does our social media, and Ahmad, and they like being on the lawn. I'm just not a lawn guy anymore.
I used to do
Not
that.
anymore.
It's 16,500.
Ah, close.
I like to have a seat,
Yeah.
especially if it's going to rain or something. They got those fans at least. I can feel
I
the
mean, if
fan.
it's going to be like a hot August night.
October, don't worry about that.
If I'm
Too
20
much,
and broke, I'll sit anywhere on that lawn. I'll bring
Yeah.
a blanket.
Yeah, that's what my daughter.
Somebody buy me a
That's what I was
beer.
thinking.
That's all my daughter wants for her 16th birthday is concert tickets.
That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
All she cares about is going to the show. She's so mad because she wanted to go to me to take her to Lollapalooza back home. I'm like,
Those are great experiences.
I'm working. I'm going somewhere. I think we're in San Diego then. I'm not sure. So I'm like, I feel bad.
it's actually
I love
already,
that she loves concerts.
it's actually already happened.
Yeah.
Lollapalooza.
Was it this weekend?
I think it was this past weekend.
Wait, I thought it's happening coming up.
Or is it this Saturday?
It's coming up this
I'm not
weekend.
sure.
Usually
Yeah,
I see videos.
they just showed a massive video B-roll
Okay.
of the crowds.
Yeah, I
It's
think it's this week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always in August. So
Mm-hmm.
it's only August 2nd. It has to be this weekend. But I love that
Correct.
she wants to go to ACL and stuff. I mean, that means
And
I
you're
gotta
like,
go.
oh,
No,
that means I'm going to
Lollapalooza
ACL.
starts today,
Yeah.
and it
August.
runs through Sunday.
Through the 4th.
Yeah, because she's at camp, so I don't get her till tomorrow.
So, Eric, are you going to go to ACL with your daughter? Places that you cannot handle because of your anxiety?
I know.
I'll take your kid to ACL
Giant
if
crowds?
you provide everything.
With bathroom
I'll buy
lines?
her drinks.
Giant
That's what I told her.
crowds and bathroom
All my
lines.
family's in Chicago, so I said, you can go up with your cousins because they're all like in their 20s, like 24, 22. They can take you all around and take you to the concerts. I'll pay for it.
That's a lot of fun, though, when you're a young person and you can absolutely just have lifelong experiences. When I was just probably only like a few years older than your daughter, I was on tour with Lollapalooza. Like I was in my early 20s.
I just laugh that my daughter's wearing my old, my first concert I ever went to, Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. When I was a little kid, like her age. And even a Tesla shirt. I never wore it. I just bought it. Remember Tesla?
Not the car, the
no,
band.
it's a band.
Oh,
From
my
the,
God, if that was a car.
Yeah. Ever about that?
Why would young Eric have a Tesla? What, was that like a prototype?
Yeah, look how
he
good I
did.
am.
That's right. How do you know why
Elon
he's
Musk
working?
guy.
He like invested in Tesla in 1989.
I wish.
Why are you even still here? You should be so loaded. Okay, speaking of concert ticket, the prices have gone crazy. We all know that. There's a lot of controversy on fees that secondary markets will charge you more than the actual cost of the ticket. We'll talk about who has the most expensive concert ticket. And when it comes to watching television, if you're watching NBC for the first time in years because you're a streaming service person, there's a streaming service that's $43 a month.
Really?
Wow.
$43 a month.
That's steep.
And I have a
What the heck
question
are you getting
about
for that.
I have a question about Hulu. If you have Hulu out there, are you having problems lately with your
Yes,
password?
we need to know.
Yeah.
Sam can't watch
I'm
television.
dying over here, y'all. I haven't watched
they're-
The Rookie and Days.
They're pushing some bundle thing with Disney, Hulu, and something else.
Oh, yeah.
Max. And I think that's screwed up. I have to use my Disney password for my Hulu or something. I'm so confused.
Oh.
37530. If you have
get a
answers
rookie.
on that, we'll
Watch
get
The
the
Rookie, y'all dying.
It's interfering with Sam's piracy.
Yeah.
Oh no. We'll get the answers on that hopefully on the other side. Here's your official weather for today.
Okay, so it's going to look nice, but it's going to be hot, y'all. Heat advisory goes into effect at noon today all the way through 7 p.m. Saturday. There's also an air quality alert right now. We're going to be on the tail end of the Sahara dust, which has just been wreaking havoc on a lot of people, but the air quality is going to be really bad today. It looks like a high around 95 right now, 79 degrees, and 612 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
I'm pleased to introduce Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
On KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. And when we were starting off Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso, which we were talking about a couple days ago, is one of the songs of the summer. You know, I always like to point out that there's no X in that word.
I know, people still say espresso.
I went to a
It's
coffee place the other day, and the person said, I said, what's that? I've never heard that kind of coffee. What's in that? And the kid's like, well, it's got 2 shots of espresso. And I want to say so bad, you work in a coffee house. There's no X in espresso.
You should tell them then. That way the rest of their life they'll know.
Yeah.
Like my wife would always be.
Because
But
people
you're
always
doing
love
it
to be corrected.
Well and good. But it does help you, though. Like, if you screw it up, you learn it.
Well and good.
Because your
Well
whole
and
life
good is the one that gets me.
Yeah.
And I'm
You
guilty
say,
of
I'm
it, too.
fine. I'm
all
fine.
good.
It's fine.
All good.
Just in case you missed it, you know, you can always stream all things Olympics all the time. That's running live on KPRC Channel 2 all day long, every day, except when they go live local. The team from Channel 2 that's in Paris, I don't really know if this is a win for them or not because, you know, it's 7 hours ahead of us. So if you are trying to watch the daytime live events, like yesterday when Simone Biles won the gold for the women's all-around, you're watching that, and that's live for them, and it's a decent time for us because it's early afternoon, right? But then Daniela Guzman and that whole team, they're up at like 1:38 a.m. doing like the 5 p.m. or like the 7, whatever broadcast for us. And then they still have to wait up for the 10 p.m. broadcast for us. I'm like, so are they getting a crap end of the deal? Like they're excited they're in Paris, but they're never sleeping at night because they're going by our schedule and they're still going to the events to watch them.
I don't feel bad for them. They're in
No,
Paris.
I don't feel
They're in Paris
bad.
at the Olympics.
I'm just saying what a like a catch-22
I'd
kind
be
of
up
like a
all night.
like ironic, the irony of it. You're like, yes, we're going to the Olympics. Oh, but you're not going to sleep at all for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was watching one of their
morning shows would
broadcasts.
be great.
Yeah.
I was watching one of their broadcasts, and I swear, I'm like, ooh, has Danielle been drinking? I think she was just that tired. She was like really, really.
You're judging her for
Let me
how she
text her.
looks.
punch drunk tired.
Are you drunk? You drinking some of that wine
Drunk
over there?
in Paris?
Right, that you're drunk.
In case you missed it, Team USA has jumped from 7th to 2nd in the gold medal count yesterday. We got 7 medals, 4 of them were gold. Simone Biles became the first American gymnast to win all around twice. Katie Ledecky's 13th medal made her the most decorated U.S. female
She's
Olympian
amazing.
ever. And that was pretty fun. So lots more to come. Track is on deck. We got more Olympics all the time.
As Simone Biles said, I mean, it's obviously probably too soon, but like 4 years from now, it's going to be in L.A. Be kind of fun to make that your
I know
swan
she'll be
song.
31. She's already the oldest woman ever to do this.
But I mean, she's unstoppable.
I know, but
There's
4
no
years
reason to
it's
stop
not like
if you
next
still
year,
got it.
guys.
Yeah,
it's
4
not like
years.
LeBron going for another championship next year. It's 4 years away. What if she wants to have a baby? What if she wants to do other stuff? You know what I mean? She's the
Well,
GOAT.
would you say having a baby would be the end to your career?
I'm not saying it's into career at
No,
all,
there's a
but
lot
I'm
of
saying you're a
soccer
gymnast.
players that have babies and
I
still
have,
played.
but I have no idea like where your mental space is going to be once you decide.
I think
what?
she would still win. She could be 7 months pregnant, and I bet she could compete.
She'll go double, triple, and then have her baby, and then she'll be like, "I'll be back for the beam."
I think the thing that blows my mind, you just see this little person, and they have jumped 12 feet up in the air.
Oh, it's pretty crazy.
How does a human being jump 12 feet up in the air? I think they compared it. They said if LeBron James,
I saw
he
that
would have
graphic yesterday
he would have to jump something like 17 feet in the air
To compare it.
for how high she gets for her height.
Meanwhile,
It's pretty
Ryan
kooky.
jumps. I could put this piece of paper maybe between him and the ground.
Oh,
You
yeah.
jump.
No, I can't. I can't jump.
So, there's all these different ways you can consume the Olympics 24/7 with different streaming services. And of course, we are a nation of streaming service consumers. And people complain that, I don't want to spend another dollar on my Netflix or my Amazon Prime. But then you do. If they raise the price, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to
What are we going to do
Yeah,
about
you're not
it?
going to be without it. But there is a service that I think so. Like, I'm not doing this one. You might, depending on how much you love sports. So, Venue Sports, VENU Sports, is expected to encompass roughly 55% of the sports rights in the United States of America. And because of that, because it's a joint venture with Disney's ESPN, Warner Brothers Discovery, and Fox.
Oh.
It will charge $43 a month when it launches.
It's a package deal then.
Does that mean we can't watch it?
Jeez.
Other sports?
55% of U.S. sports is going to be on this.
But not exclusively.
Yeah, that's true.
They say, let's see.
Like
what was on it.
Comcast or AT&T or
It's
something.
meant to fill the live sports gap in the streaming space. After a free 7-day trial, it will be $42.99 per month for the first year. You can cancel anytime, but you won't because you'll forget. You can access live
So
sports
true.
from the NFL to the NBA, NHL, MLB, WNBA, NASCAR, NCAA, along with golf, tennis, soccer, and more. You will gain access to 14 TV sports networks of Venue's parent companies: ESPN, ABC, Fox, TNT, TBS,
That's good if you.
ESPN Plus.
A lot of guys that love sports, that's all they watch at home, and they're paying all that money to have, all the other channels. They don't care about Bravo Network. They
Just
don't
to
care
get it
about
all
What
in
you're going
one
to miss,
place.
though, you're going to miss NFL and college games because CBS and NBC Sports own those.
Oh, well then.
And
even the
YouTube.
games on Fox,
Isn't YouTube TV? I thought that was where you can watch
the
football.
Red Zone.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but when you flip
I'm
over to
pretty sure my
YouTube,
brother-in-law has
you can't go back and forth between shows. Like
Can't-
not on my TV.
can't
Well, yeah, I
You
know,
have to
but
leave.
that's all streaming, right?
Right.
Yeah.
For
People that cut
anything.
the cord though, like Sam, they know how to get stuff
I know
for
how to
free.
do all that.
I
I mean,
Sam is
they
a
get stuff
wizard.
on.
I mean, I pay for things
I still haven't figured out how
like
to get
my
the Olympics.
electricity.
Why?
Since I cut
You
the
don't have
cord,
regular-
Why didn't you text
Oh.
me? I have it.
I have
How do you think I'm
every
watching
single.
the USA women's soccer?
I have. It's weird because I get every single over-the-air station in Houston.
You should
as
be able to
in-
get Channel 2 then.
Right.
So
but for
why
some
don't
reason,
you?
Sling doesn't let you do that one. And I'm
can't watch
so
Click
mad.
2.
So
That's
I don't
weird.
have, I have not seen really any Olympics yet.
Whoa.
I feel at a
Don't you
loss
worry, I
in
got you.
conversation. I'm like, well, let me hear more.
What about your phone?
What happened? No, I have the same, same kind of thing. It's the same. I
Yeah, but it's
still-
not a 16-year-old girl that likes to watch everything on their phone.
Yeah, but here's
so
what
I don't
drives me
watch
crazy
anything
too.
on my phone.
When
Actually,
people say, "Oh,
Me
it's so easy to
neither.
watch on your phone," nothing drives me crazier than you go to the news apps on your phone to watch a specific video, and it's like 3 ads, and then it never actually plays you the story. It just makes you read it. I'm like, whatever. I gotta see what the story is. All right,
Just
we're
a
talking
picture.
About, I know. We're talking about concert prices. Eric was saying how his daughter, for her birthday coming up later this month, just wants concert tickets. Well, for the last few years, we've been complaining a little extra about how expensive it's become to see concerts.
It's
And people
insane.
really have to make a choice. Like, are you going to go see that artist or not? The Eras tour was extremely expensive. Extremely expensive. Many people could not go because it was extremely expensive. The average ticket was impossible to get. So the reason it was extra expensive is because everybody was buying a ticket from a secondary market.
It seems like there's so many bands now, popular ones that are playing NRG, Minute Maid Park. They're playing these
And they're
huge
charging a lot.
venues so they can charge $300.
So here's how they broke this down. There was a concert ticket price breakdown for the cost per minute basis. Cost per minute.
Whoa.
So what is the ticket charge versus how long the concert is? So let's do the math on that just real fast off the top of your head. You already know Taylor Swift is going to be one of the cheaper concerts. Why? Because her concert is over 3 hours. The average artist is not giving us 3 hours. They're giving us like an hour and 15.
I don't know.
No,
it's going
it's
to be cheaper.
usually-
She's charging just as much
90
per
No,
hour.
No, she is cheaper, Kev. She's like
even
number
out?
19 on this list. of the most expensive concerts, Bruno Mars shakes out the most expensive concert ticket.
Really?
Because for the minutes that he's on stage, it's $2.19 per minute.
How many minutes is he on stage?
It says here he was on an
So when you go to the
hour
bathroom,
and-
Kev, we get a beer.
Cha-ching,
That's about $4.
Yeah, let's see. 88 cents is the average around the world for a concert because the time and what the cost of the ticket is.
Is Madonna on there?
Let me see.
$40 a minute.
She's not in the top 10. It's Morgan Wallen, $1.39 a minute. Kendrick Lamar ties him at that price. Also with Beyonce, which I was surprised at that one, but Beyonce always goes for a long time. Blink-182 is $1.53 a minute. Eagles, $1.74 a minute. George Strait, $1.77 a minute. Rolling Stones were $1.78 a minute. Drake, $1.81. U2, $2.12. Bruno Mars, $2.19.
Now, I
Justin
will
Bieber
say-
has the lowest. At the ticket price is $124. And the overall average for his tickets were $172.
But don't you think, though, I mean, there's a difference in the concert experience. Like when we were kids, like when I was a kid, concerts are great. I went to them all the time. I could afford them. They weren't that expensive. Like, yeah, $25 you could get into a concert. But what concert experiences are today are so much more. There's so much more production involved. I mean, you've got video screens surrounding you, the pyro, the lasers, the everything that's
I
happening.
mean, technology, though, but sometimes that technology isn't as expensive. The screens.
Right.
I mean, you rent them. It's not like it's like Kiss type pyro.
I would say
got
that
all that moving parts.
they like to brag a lot that the band Kiss, but it is true. Before them, bands just got on a stage in jeans and a t-shirt and they strummed songs and that was it. They're the first band to actually really put on a show with fire breathing and video walls and all. I mean, they're the first band to do the video screen behind them.
The longest concert is Taylor's, 3 hours and 21 minutes. BTS clocks in at 2.5 hours. Beyonce, 2.5 hours. Let's see who else is big here. Guns N' Roses do 3 hours and 2 minutes. Are they still touring?
Man, they haven't stopped since 2017
They haven't
whenever we saw
stopped?
them.
And guess what?
I don't think they've stopped yet.
Eric, you're gonna go nuts for this one. Nikki Sixx is teasing that it's gonna be Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses, a dual package
Oh, man.
together.
Jeez, that's a long concert.
That would have been so awesome if it was 1991 when they were actually they could sing.
Yeah, they can't sing anymore.
Oh, no.
Vince Neil couldn't sing.
Vince
he couldn't
could
sing
sing.
anyway, even when he was young.
Yeah.
but I tolerated.
But
him.
even Axel's pretty painful to listen to now.
it's pretty easy to sing like he does.
Well, he can't hit those notes anymore.
They don't care as long as
it's still
Slash
fun though
can
to
play
see
the
Slash
guitar.
up there playing.
He's amazing. All right,
You got a
coming
little
up next,
round face now.
coming up next, we got Open Phone Friday, and we also have, do we have a listener line call?
There's a listener line call that is targeted just for you. He basically says in this, I don't care about anybody else's opinion. I only want to hear from Roula on this.
Yep. He basically said, "F you, everybody else. We don't
Is it
care
about
about
the
your
Olympics?
opinions." Nope.
Is it the Olympics?
Not about the Olympics at all.
No.
Okay, let's find out what it's about next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
To the Roula and Ryan Show.
All right, my friends. Open Phone Friday, 833-390-KRBE. So many threes now. 833-390.
There's a new number.
833.
It's a toll-free number,
We're gonna have to-
833.
The next 4 weeks, we're gonna have to hit it hard because
Because a lot of people leave us during the summer and they come back in
It
the
only
fall.
took me 2 weeks to finally get that right. 833-390-5723. That's our phone number. It's something on your mind.
A lot of people
Any
left
questions.
messages, Roula, on listener line, so this is a good chance for us to play some too. But if you want to call about anything, you can do that.
Yeah.
But we also have these calls we need to get to.
Yeah, this one is directed at you, Roula. Just you alone.
Okay.
It's Trevor again. I have another question for Dumb Question Embassy. This one is only for Roula. Everyone else, I do not care about your opinion. You are not qualified. So this is just for Roula.
Hey, pause it.
Greek taco.
Yeah.
What?
What do you think it's about?
Well, I heard one word.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It's something about Greek.
All right.
Okay, never mind then.
Sorry.
Let me take it back. Hang on.
I already heard the word.
That's why I heard the word Greeks. I wanted you guys to guess. What do you think it's
okay,
about?
okay. All right.
The Greek taco. How do you pronounce it? Because in America, we say gyro, which, considering that is a Greek prefix, I think it makes sense. And when I speak to my Lebanese friends, they say gyro. And then I'm pretty sure in Greek it's euro. But if that is really how you pronounce it, my question is, why? Because like I said, gyro, as in gyroscope, is a Greek prefix. It comes from Greek. So why is this Greek taco pronounced euro? It doesn't make any sense.
Greek
so Roula,
taco.
you are highly qualified in this. I would like to know why it is pronounced that. Everyone else, you're not qualified. I don't care.
Well, my friends,
I don't care.
that's so
Hey,
funny.
really?
The
Thank you
Greek
for being
taco.
so
We get it. You said it the first time.
Okay.
All right.
I like how he
Throwing
calls
home
it the
there.
Greek taco. It's a good way to describe it because you got the pita, You got the gyro meat. It's gyro.
Gyro.
In a gyro.
And gyro is the meat, right? It's not necessarily the actual.
It's called gyro meat because the sandwich is
What's
the
the sandwich
gyro.
called?
It's a gyro. Tafao gyro. It means I'm going to eat a gyro. Tafao gyro.
So the correct pronunciation from you is gyro.
Like Y-E-E. Think of ye.
Yee.
Because to his point of gyroscope, it's a gyroscopo. Gyroscopo.
Well, he's saying that wrong.
Yes.
He thinks he's saying it right.
It's the Greek word. The G in Greek is like a g sound. A g sound or a y sound.
So for George.
Yorgos.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yorgos.
Okay.
So, yes, you roll R's if they're in there, but it's a y sound. So,
go-kart.
gyroscope. What go-kart? Well, that's not a Greek word.
Yokar.
Yogurt.
Sounds like yogurt.
George is Yorgos. That's another G word.
Yeah, I say yogurt.
Yaurti.
How about get out?
Yaurti.
Get out.
Exo. Exopodo. Exo. So yeah, that's what it is. And the derivative of so many words are Greek words, but yeah, the gyroscope is not being said right either because that's the best way you can translate it to the English language. Right? So yes, it's a gyroscope, but in Greek we don't say gyroskopos. No. It's gyroskopos, right? Or gyroscope. Anyway, so there you go.
Where can we get a good gyro?
I always go to the there's this place off of Fondren, and they have
it's called Euro King or something, right?
Yeah.
I've never eaten there.
They also have bowls where you can get it instead of getting it into the pita, then you can get it into a rice bowl.
I'm not eating a gyro.
I know.
That's not a gyro.
It's a salad, meat salad.
You know our friends at Nico Nico's
Gyro Republic.
Gyro Republic.
Gyro
Okay, I
Republic.
saw the sign, but I've never been there.
It's really good.
Nico Nico's, of course, is a good go-to. There's one in Montrose. There's one I attend. I think there's one in the Woodlands now, right?
What's that one guy by my place? Little Jimmy's?
Oh, Little Jimmy's Deli. Do they have
I
gyros
tried
there?
that once, yeah.
Now, here's
Pretty good.
let me throw this out there about the gyros. I went to a restaurant once that claims they were making gyros. And I was craving one. I don't eat those very often. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a gyro. It was the stick thing where you shave it off the...
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you call that? The
spit.
The souvlaki
Like when
thing,
you
the
go to
spit?
Fogo and they,
But it was definitely
shave
like
it.
a roast beef on there.
Oh, okay, that was not gyro meat.
Lamb or whatever?
It tasted like brisket, and they were like, "You want the sauce?" I go, "Yeah, but why does it look like that?" I was like, "Okay, I know it's weird how it's coming off that thing." And then 100% it was brisket. They just
So,
wrapped the brisket up on that
the
thing.
gyro meat looks like it's been
Processed.
processed.
It's lamb
So
and it's beef
it's
Now, is
all
there a
ground
rule
up and then
is-
put back together.
with spices.
Is there a territorialism? Because I went to, and unbeknownst to me, it was a Mediterranean restaurant.
Right.
And I got the gyro, and I said, hey, can you put the tzatziki sauce on the side? And
They slap you?
they're like, this isn't a Greek restaurant. This is Mediterranean. We don't have tzatziki sauce. She got really mad at me.
Okay, listen, there's a guy on Instagram. You guys have probably seen him. He's a blonde, and he
Maybe
always
media.
mispronounces things. He'll say, if you take turkey meat, tzatziki sauce, and blah, 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 and put it in your air fryer, you're going to have... He always mispronounces things. And there's this whole thing about tzatziki sauce. What the hell are you talking about? I know it's hard to say it because it's a T and a Z together. You did a good job, right? It's tzatziki. But yeah, there are definitely territorial things because baklava is it's a war over who created that dessert.
Like, I'll take the Persian baklava over... the
Because it's
Greek one.
pistachio. I've tasted baklava that's Mediterranean,
God, I
and it
love
has
pistachio.
pistachios and rose water in it.
Yeah, you better know.
I'm listening to this table.
Where's Buster Brunny today?
It's honey
When he comes
syrup,
in, the comedian.
walnuts, and
Also,
pecans.
the halal guys,
Yeah.
they have a gyro meat as
I
well,
haven't had their gyro. Let me try that.
and it is bomb. But they don't
good.
I always
use.
get the
I'm
mix,
sure
so
they
you have to
have tzatziki sauce, but they also have all these other
Look
spicy
at that.
kind of sauces. Like, it tastes kind of mayonnaise based, but it is
Yeah, there's
so
the white sauce,
bomb.
whatever that white sauce
There's like an
is.
orange one, a red one. There's all these different levels.
I haven't been to halal guys in a long time. I gotta go
Oh, my
there because I
goodness.
really did enjoy it. When
You guys want to hear
Yeah.
a call, Eric?
Making us
You
hungry.
are suffering the wrath of this woman. I don't know. She was going off stream of consciousness on you.
Uh-oh.
I'm calling to brag about Eric. I'm so tired of Eric taking the cheaters back, or because it's a woman cheating, it's okay, it's not as bad. Oh, at least it was a woman. Or, oh, the woman's still lying because she's got fake eyelashes. You know she's wearing fake eyelashes. She's right in front of you. It's different. If you're asking her, hey, are those fake eyelashes? And she says, no, these are real. These are my natural eyelashes. What are you talking about? Then you know she's a freaking liar. Eric, stop getting on my nerves.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they're doing women with these stupid eyelashes. How it's getting out of control.
Did you see these guys?
Yeah, those guys.
Oh my God! Have you seen the Sam or I don't know any of you guys? There are these two dudes on Instagram Reels, and probably on TikTok too, and it's the comb Sam that you would use for like a hot roller. Do you know what those hot roller
Yes.
combs look like?
Yes.
Okay. Take that in half and tape one to over your each eyebrow, so
Yeah.
the combs are just hanging down over your eyes.
And then the other guy took the one from like a barber when they put those blades, those guards on it.
Yeah.
Those guards, he put those on his eyebrows. They're walking around like.
And then it taped. They go,
Pretend like
you
they're
know,
women.
our eyelashes. Look at our eyelashes. I just think it.
I think we're talking about false
understand-
advertising when it comes
Yes.
to like
Yeah.
a woman that puts all that makeup, does all this stuff. I mean, that's not the real you, and they're going to see the real you someday. And then
Some women don't let you see the real them. They'll go to bed
Ever.
with makeup.
Ever.
They'll
And
wake
get
up
up
with
early.
makeup.
Strange.
Yeah.
There's in the opening scene, I think, of the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I think in the pilot episode,
It is.
she goes to bed after her husband goes to bed, and she like takes off her makeup, and then she lays as still as possible. And then she sets the alarm so she can wake up before him,
Yeah.
and go do her full face, and then get back in bed and lay there like she's perfect. So when he wakes up, he can see her perfect.
Yeah. That only lasted the first episode.
Me and Sam are like,
this is stupid. I ain't
thank
doing
God
that.
those women walked over that crushed glass, so me and Sam can walk up in here in our pajamas.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
Today should be the last day we have to deal with that Sahara dust, but we are looking at a pollution alert today. A heat advisory goes into effect at noon today through 7 p.m. on Saturday. It's going to be hot. Centerpoint Energy officials said that they are withdrawing a request to increase electricity rates by $1.25 per month for
Thank
the
you.
average customer, residential customer.
Don't worry, they'll get you. They'll get you.
Yeah.
You'll forget, and then
they're
they'll
gonna wait
slip it in
5
there.
months.
I'll tell you,
Delivery fees are going up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when you start looking at your meter readings, and that's what's been driving us nuts, our meter readings increased at a time when we had no power. How is that possible, Centerpoint? How is that possible? The proposed rate increase would have raised Centerpoint's revenue from delivering electricity by nearly $17 million to approximately $1.67 billion a year. They would have made a lot of money, but I guess now is not the time to ask for more from people when they've failed them so
Yeah, they
miserably.
might want to wait. I'm telling you, they're going to get you in like 6 months.
Yeah, Roula, you were just talking about Simone Biles in the Olympics. Did you notice she showed off that new necklace? The goat
Well, she
necklace?
bought an iced out goat, and she wasn't going to
Good for
wear
her.
it. But then people were like, no, you got to put it on. If she won the all around U.S. Women's Gold, her peers were like, you've got to wear this necklace. So
Yeah.
she's wearing the iced out goat.
Simone says, quote,
Pretty cool.
a lot of people love it. They always call me the goat, so I thought it'd be really special if I got one made. The haters hate it, so I love it even more.
She likes to tick people off. I like that.
And the Texans faced the Bears in the NFL's annual Hall of Fame game last night, but the game ended because of weather. So they
think
had
I
to call
watched-
the game.
Mm-hmm.
Watch maybe 3 minutes of
Was it lightning or
Last
something?
trying
Or
to-
what?
Yeah,
Just
yeah. It was
It was like
the-
preseason.
It's like watching the
It's
XFL or
preseason.
something.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's
It
called.
was
UFL.
21-17. We were losing, but they were looking at the weather reports. There's a 100% chance of thunderstorms over the next 2
Well,
hours. So they called the
interesting
game.
thing is they have the new kickoff rules and stuff. It's weird. It's they can't. They have to be really close to the other team.
Yeah.
And when they kick the ball, the guys can't move until the guy catches it, and then they can run at him.
Oh, really?
They're trying to protect concussions
Oh,
and that,
makes
get more
sense,
action.
Wait, at what
Huh.
point in the
Is it
game
the
did they
40
call
30?
it? How many
Third quarter.
Okay.
Like 3 minutes left, I think.
Yeah, I know.
So they can't run until it's caught.
Yeah, those guys have to stay in place.
special teams?
Like the old days. Like last year, you just
They start
as soon
running.
as they kick it, they're running full force.
Yeah, they're going to pummel you.
But now they don't do that.
Wow, that's a major change in the game.
There's other stuff too, but oh well. Football was way better in the 90s and 80s.
Eric,
just wanted
Eric
to
wanted
protect
more
them.
carnage.
Yeah, I want hits. I want craziness.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, but you're
Why
destroying
don't you just put
people's
flags
lives.
on 'em?
Watch
Yeah,
the movie
but your
Concussion.
body, no, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I agree with that.
Go watch
I don't want
ballet
hits.
then or something.
Oh my gosh.
You
Also,
stay in your
speaking
restaurant.
of the Olympics, I have a remote this weekend at Big City Wings, and we're going to be watching the big games in France. It's a watch party at Big City Wings, 3555 Rayford Road off 99 in
Rayford.
Spring.
10 to 12,
Did I
baby.
say that right? Rayford? Okay.
Yeah.
10 a.m.
10
Get your
a.m.
wings
to
on at 10
12.
a.m. How
But-
many spicy wings can you eat at 10 a.m.?
I'm not trying
Come on,
that.
try it.
But
Everyone
it's
go
going to be
there.
a
Everyone buy her
really
one.
big watch party, and we're super excited. So come out this Saturday.
Enjoy the summer games with Sam on Saturday.
Summer Sam.
Summer
Games with Sam on Saturday. And then Special K and Sam on Summer Games Saturday. I don't know.
Actually, we got to talk about that on Monday because they're on bar rescue. TV show. They're going to
Kevin and
We're
Sam.
gonna watch it tonight.
It was already on last week. No one told them.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the heck?
no.
They're on national
That's like
TV.
when,
You
that's
missed
like
your
when there
own
was
show?
a party for us to win radio morning show of the year, and nobody told us
Yeah,
what
we
the
didn't know
party
we won
was.
that in the Chronicle.
And there's a whole gala of sorts.
Yeah, we
award
didn't know there
ceremony.
was one. We would have loved to show up for
especially
that.
if we're going to win.
And that was great. Okay, special guys got a prank call. What's up?
Well, the collectors have called back. They
About
are looking.
what?
They are looking for getting. They want to get paid for their chaise lounge, which I allegedly purchased several months back. And what really happened is a young lady put down my phone number when she purchased this furniture, and she has skimped on the payment. So they are once again coming for me.
Nice.
I took this call when I had just woken up, so we're going to get some real sleepy time, sweet voice this morning.
Oh, good times. And we'll hear this prank call next on The Roula and Ryan Show.